We're back here at Burton Family Field on the campus of Central Methodist University as Central Methodist won the first game from Peru State 3-0 there. Of course, Central Methodist with the victory there, 28-14, 14-7 in the conference, while Peru State 8-26 and 3-20 in the conference there. About ready to start game number 2. Hitting start today, of course. How about Casey Jolly? 3 hits along with a homer and an RBI as well. Great performance today by Carly Barn, win number 14 on the year. Really kept the hitters off balance all day there as well. Now it's game 2. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups. First for Peru State, that's Lacey Hicks out in right field. Sage Serdendeski is at shortstop. Jamie Mans is at left field. Cassidy Seapack is the catcher. Kylie Diekman is at second base, while Eva Schultz is at first base. Kaylee Spear is in right field. That's Emberlyn Metzger is a DP, and then Jalen Harsh is at third base. Today's starting pitcher is Melanie Hughes, the team's best pitcher all year. For Central Methodist, it's, of course, Casey Jolly is in center field. Joey Cryer's in left. Elizabeth Palumbo's at first. Maddie Holly's at third. Emma King is the catcher. Madison Roberts at short. Rachel Branson right, and Brianna Craig, second baseman, and Haley Cotter, today's starting pitcher there as well. Both these coaches meet at home plate. Of course, the next game for Central Methodist after this, they're home against Missouri Valley. This is a big stretch there. I think they got 6 games this week. They play Tuesday, and then Friday, they'll host Baker, 3 o'clock, 2:45 pregame show. And, of course, with Mill Valley's game, that'll start at 3 o'clock as well. And then they close out that Saturday at Graceland. And Central Methodist will take the field there. So now here's the defense for you. That is, of course, Crider in left, Jolly's in center, Branson right. Holly's at third, Roberts is at shortstop, Craig's at second, Palumbo's at first. Behind the plate is Emma King, and there's Haley Cotter on the mound. 6-5 with a 4.99 ERA, 31 walks, and 49 strikeouts there as well. So we should be getting started for game number 2. Lacey Hicks, no homers, 2 RBIs. About ready to get game number 2 going. Haley Cotter waits, delivers the first pitch. Fouls it off. Strike 1 came at 3:21 p.m. Temperature about 65 degrees. The time and temperature sponsored by the parking spot. Easy to spot, easy to park. The parking spot at Kansas City International Airport. Oh and 1 to count. 1-1 now. Two balls and 1 strike. Two, 1 pitch. Strike. 2-2. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball fouled. Two pitch. Fouls it off. Two balls and two strike. 2-2 pitch. Way outside. 3-2. 3-1. 3-2. Popped it up. Just out of play. Three-two pitch. Foul that one off. Three-two. Nice job there by Holly. Knocks it down to Palumbo for out number one. Stay with it. Makes a great throw, and there's one down there. And Sage Serdetsky. No homers, 11 RBIs on the year. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, 1. 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Fouls it off for foot. 2-2. Two and two the count. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Cue shot to Brianna Craig. Throws to Palumbo. 2 quick outs. And here is Jamie Manns up there. No homers, 12 RBIs. There's a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. Oh, 2. Nice job of framing it, and it's 1-2. One, two, outside, 2-2. Two pitch is a ground ball to Madison Roberts. To Palumbo for a 1-2-3 inning. Goes Peru State. We head to the first inning. No score there. And we'll go ahead and set the defense for you. That is Jamie Manns out in left field. Kaylee Spear is in center field. In right field, it's Lacey Hicks. At third base, Jalen Harsh. That is Sage Scribner. Serendetsky is at shortstop. Kaylee Diekman's at second base. Eva Schultz at first. Cassidy Sepak is their catcher, and there's today's starting pitcher, the best pitcher all season for Peru State. That is Melanie Hughes, 6-10 on the year. 3.97 ERA, 45 walks, and 83 strikeouts there. There you see Pat Reardon heading over to the third base coach's box, and the first base coach's box, that's Madison Zicardo. And that's Casey Jolly will be the first batter up there. Jolly started off the first inning and gained number 1 of the home run. Of course, had a great visit with her family, mom and dad. Of course, her mom is Teresa. And along with her 2 lovely sisters, Olivia and Peyton. Also former teammates, Kalina Oots and Lauren Hill. Enjoy that time there. It was a lot of fun. First pitch. That's a ball, 1-0 to count. 4 homers, 23 RBIs on the year. The 1-0 fouls it off. 1-1 now. One pitch. There's a strike. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch. 2-2 the count. Two pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. So 1 out now. Here's Jolie Kreider. 6 homers, 31 RBIs on the year. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Strike. 0-2. Oh, 2. 1-2. One-two pitch. 2-2. Two and two the count on Jolie Kreider. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Two pitch. Fouls it off. Two pitch. Fouls it off. Two pitch. 3-2. Three-two pitch is a looping liner in the left field. There's a base hit. So 1 out single for Jolie Kreider. And here's Elizabeth Palumbo. 5 homers, 38 RBIs. Had got to meet her mom, Suzanne, in between games of the doubleheader. Checked it on. Oh, okay, checked them. Yeah. Foul ball, strike 1. One and one to count. 1-1 pitch. 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Three two. Fouls that one off. Still 2-2. Criers at first with a 1-out single to left. Three and two the count. 3-2. Ball 4. So now first and second now. Here's Matty Holly. 1 homer, 41 RBIs. Ball 1. The 1-0. It's a chopper to the second baseman. Only plays the first, and there's out number 2. And in the third is Kreider. Second base is Palumbo. There's Emma King. 7 homers, 41 RBIs. Second and third, and 2 outs. Ball 1 there. One 0. 1-1 to count. It's a high fly ball right field. Hicks is on the run. She can't get it. Crier's going to score. Palumbo's going to score. And here the third and second base is Emma King with a 2 RBI double. And for Emma King, it's her 43rd of the year. Here's Madison Roberts, 2 homers, 18 RBIs on the year. Strike, going 1. Strike, going 2. 1-2 now, just missed. Kinley Boley on deck. One-two pitch, foul ball. Two and two now. Two pitch. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. Two pitch. Two pitch. Fouls out off. 2-2. Two pitch. Pop that one foul. Two pitch. Ground ball to third. Throw to first. In time for the third out. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on. We head to the second inning. It's a 2-0 lead for Central Methodist. Here's Cassie Sepek. No homers, 9 RBIs. Third straight games, and Peru State has been shut out. Connor's got the first 3 outs recorded. First pitch to her. It's the ground ball to Craig. To Palumbo. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Kylie Diekman. No homers, 6 RBIs. Strike. Going 1 now. The 0-1. 1-1 now. One pitch. 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Lines it foul. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Just missed. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Now it's ball 4 now. No homers, 5 RBIs for Eva Schultz. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Strike. Going to it. Oh, 2 pitch is a ground ball. That's a base hit. So 2 on and 1 out now. And here's Kaylee Spear. No homers, 8 RBIs. First pitch. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Two nothing lead for Central Methodist. But Peru State has runners at first and second, 1 out. Nice, knocks it down just past Palumbo. Diekman will score to make it 2-1. So now runners are at first and third now. Here's Emberlyn Metzger. So 2-1 now. First pitch. Ball 1. And I have a feeling that's going to be a base hit. on Spear. The 1-0. Chops it foul, 1-1 now. The 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. One-two pitch. Way outside. There'll be no throw there. There'll be a stolen base. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off. Still 3-2. Infield is in. 3-2 the count. Here's the 3-2. Popped it up. Kreider can't get it. 2 runs are going to score, and Peru State leads it 3-2 on a 2 RBI double by Emberlin Metzger. Actually, it's a 3-2 lead now. Okay, so that should be. Oh, okay. So second and third, 2-2 tie. So 2-2 tie now. As Kalen Harsh lays down a bunt. Now they got Spear hung up. So it'll be a fielder's choice. 3 hits. There's Lacey Hicks who grounded out to Maddie Holly her first time up. 2-2 tie now. Spear was headed to third. Dinkman and Schultz scored. First and second. 0-1 now. Looping liner. Nice catch by Craig for the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. 2 left on. We head to the bottom of the second. A 2-2 tie. Oh, okay. Now. Three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Peru State. 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. Here's Kenley Boley. 4 homers, 33 RBIs. First pitch. Strike. 0-1 now. Of course, tonight, the Boston Bruins and the Montreal and the Buffalo Sabres, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals, first round action. Right around the 4 o'clock hour. It's 0-2 now. 2-2 tie. The 2 RBI single that scored Diekman and Schultz. Spear was at third, then was picked off on the failed bunt attempt. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch. Hits a ground ball too short. Throws over the first, and there's out number 1. Here's Rachel Brandt. No homers, 12 RBIs. Now 31 for 95 on the year. Ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 the count. Two and 0 to count on Rachel Brandt. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Two one, 3-1 to count. Three one, fouls it off. 3-2. Three two, fouls that one off. Three two, ball 4 now. And now here's Brianna Craig. One homer, 16 RBIs on the year. First pitched. The 1-0. 2-0 the count. Two and 0 the count. Branson first with the walk. Fouls it off. 2-1 now. Two one pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. Two pitch. Lines it to the pitcher. Throw the first, and they got her. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Head to the top of the third inning. A tie game at 2. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors for Peru State, and 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. A Sage Serendesky up there, grounded out to Madison Roberts her first time up. First pitch. Fouls it off. Strike 1. The 0-1. It's the ground ball to Roberts. And there's out number 1. Here's Jamie Manns. Grounded out to Madison Roberts her first time up. I got it. First pitch. Ooh, outside. 1-0 now. The 1-0. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Three 0 pitch. Strike. 3-1 now. Ball 4 now. Cassidy Cepak grounded out to Brianna Craig, her first time up. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Oh, 1 now. It's a ground ball. Craig throws over to second, and they got it. Great play by Brianna Craig to Madison Roberts for out number 2. Great job there. Keeping the ball going out in the outfield, makes the quick throw to second for 2 outs now. There's Kylie Diekman. She walked and scored the first run for Peru State in the second inning. Central Methodist scored 2 in the first. On the 2-run double by Emma King. Made it 2-0, and then the RBI single by Kaylee Spear, and then the RBI double by Emberlyn Metzger tied it at 2. 1-0 to count. The 1-0. Slaps it foul. 1-1 now. One pitch. 2-1 now. Two-one pitch. Little chopper to Cotter. Throws over the first. Not in time. Let's see how they're going to score it. Maybe a base hit or an error. Let's see. Here's Eva Schultz, who singled her first time up. E1 on that play. E1. So it's an E1. Strike call there. The 0-1 now. Foul ball. 0-2. The Boston Buffalo game should be starting at around maybe 6:45 or so. Oh, 2 pitch. Outside, 1-2 now. One-two pitch. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Three, two. Ball four now. Now the bases are loaded full of Bobcats. And it's Kaylee Spreer up there. He singled her first time, drove in a run. It's the ground ball to Craig. Throws over to Palumbo for the third out. So no runs, no hits, one error, 3 left. We go to the bottom of the third. A 2-2 tie. Here's Casey Jolly, struck out her first time up. Quentin Norris on the catbirdsy. As Ben Scully said, let's pull up a chair then. Get ready for some softball. Cue shot fouled. 0-1 now. Oh and 1 now. It's a little pop up there. Let's see who calls for it. Second baseman calls for out number 1. There's Joey Kreider, singled her first time up. First pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Elizabeth Palumbo on deck. One. Fouls that one off. 1-2 now. One and two the count. 1-2. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. So 2 outs now. Here's Elizabeth Palumbo, drew a walker first time. Let's give you some baseball scores up there. Bottom of the 4th inning, New York Yankees lead the Kansas City Royals 4-0. Bottom of the 10th inning, Cincinnati leads Minnesota 7-4. Bottom of the 10th inning, Cardinals lead Houston 7-4. Bottom of the 5th inning, Chicago White Sox lead Oakland 6-1. Ball 1 to Palumbo. 9-1 Toronto over Arizona. 1-1 tie. Bottom of the 3rd inning between Detroit and Boston. And, of course, Cubs have beat the Mets 2-1 and 10. Mets, I believe, have lost 11 in a row. Fly ball there, and it's caught for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We head to the top of the 4th inning. A 2-2 tie. While we're ready to warm up, we'll give you some more scores there. Bottom of the 7th inning, Los Angeles Dodgers lead Colorado 4-3. Top of the 5th inning, Chicago White Sox lead the Athletics 6-1. Bottom of the 4th inning, San Diego leads Los Angeles Angels 1-0. Bottom of the 5th inning, Seattle leads Texas 3-0. Or Toronto leads Arizona 9-1. And of course, the game tonight, Arizona. That's Atlanta and Philadelphia, and also a couple other finals. Washington defeats San Francisco 3-0. Pittsburgh beats Tampa Bay 6-3. Cleveland beats Baltimore 8-4. Miami defeats the Milwaukee Brewers 5-3 there. $13:19 to go in the 3rd period. Colorado leads Los Angeles 2-0. Just about 24 minutes. It'll be Montreal and Tampa Bay. Game number 1 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, Eastern Conference's first round there. Two runs, 2 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Peru State. As Metzger hits the ground ball, single, double, and drove in a run her first time. This time hits the grounder to Palumbo, and there's number 1 for Jalen Harsh up there. Hit until a fielder's choice her first time up. First pitch. That's a foul ball. Little cue shot there. Palumbo has it. Throw over there, not in time. So base hit there. That's the 4th hit of the game. There's Lacey Hicks 0 for 2. It's a high fly ball in the left field. That's going back. It's gone. A 2-run homer for Lacey Hicks. And Peru State leads it 4-2. Yeah! I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Oh, really? So the runner left early, so 0-0 count. So it's 0-1 now. That's Kinley Boley, the new pitcher. Oh and 1 in the count. 1-1 now on Lacey Hicks. She's at bat because the batter left early. The runner on first left early. Instead of being 4-2, it's still 2-2. Fly ball in the center field. So no runs on just one hit, no errors, no one lets on. We are halfway home. It's a 2-2 tie. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors for Peru State. 2 runs, 2 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. It looked like it was 4-2, but it's 2-2 because the runner, Jalen Harsh, left early before the pitch was crossed home plate, and then Lacey Hicks hits a home run. Harsh was out, so 2 outs. Count remains 0-0, and then Lacey Hicks flew out to Casey Jolly. Here's Maddie Holly, who grounded out to second her first time up. 2-2 tie. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Peru State. 2 runs, 2 hits, and an error. Strike. 1-1 now. The 1-1. 2-1 to count. Two-one pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. There's a base hit down the corner there, and Maddie Holly has a single there. And here's Emma King, had a double and 2 RBIs on today. There's a strike, 0-1 now. The 0-1. 1-1 to count. One. Lines it. Foul. 1-2. One-two pitch. Here's a base hit to right field. Holly stops at second, and it's first and second for Madison Roberts. Grounded out to third her first time up. A little past 4:30 on this Sunday afternoon. About 12 more minutes. It'll be the Montreal Canadiens taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs first round action. Of course, tomorrow night, 6 p.m., the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins go out in game number 2 of that one. That should be a fun series. Philadelphia leads that series 1 game to none after a 3-2 victory in Pittsburgh. That was a fun game to watch last night. Remember watching it last night. Also, another one to keep an eye on, of course, Carolina leads Ottawa 1-0. They play tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. I believe 8:30 tomorrow night, Minnesota and Dallas. Minnesota leads that series 1-0 after a thrilling 6-1 victory. Strike to Madison Roberts. The Stanley Cup on ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, TBS, TNT, and True TV, along with ABC Sports. The 0-1 now. 1-1 now. And there's a high fly ball, foul ball, 1-2 now. There's a pitch. There's a base hit there. They're going to send Holly. Throw will be cut off. King will head to third. Roberts into second. So it's a single. RBI takes second on the throw home. And it's a 3-2 ball game now. And for Madison Roberts, that's 19 RBIs on the year. Boley grounded out to short her first time up. Still nobody out. Wow. If there's one turning point in that one, that had to be the fourth inning. Instead of being 4-2 in favor of Peru State, it's 2-2, and now could have been 4-3. Now it's 3-2. A high pop up there. Oh, ho, ho. Almost. That, I tell you one thing, that reminds me of Game 6 of the 1980 World Series. Remember when Frank White hit a pop foul along the first base dugout? The ball went off Bob Boone's glove, and Pete Rose caught it. So Rachel Brandt up there. It's a 4-2 ball game. Here's Brandt. Walked her first time up. So it'll be an error. Brandt takes one outside there. So an error on the second baseman. So it's 4-2. Instead of being 4-4, Central Methodist leads at 4-2. Lays down a little bunt, but foul. 1-1 to count. Boy, how fate can change in one play. What was that? Was that the error on that? Remember they hit the pop up the second?
Yeah, in that case, you would best definitely have when someone gets on first, that umpire will move.
Like, for example, whenever she gets here, should I change?
1-1 pitch. Hits the ground ball. Shortstop has it. Nowhere to go. And it's a 5-2 ball game. That will be an infield hit and an RBI for Brandt. That's 13 RBIs on the year. Here's Brianna Craig, who lined out the first her first time up. Lays down a beautiful bunt. Her only play is the first. They get the play there. So now it's second and third now for Casey Jolly. First pitch. Ball one there. Second and third, 2 outs. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1 now. Today's attendance, 46,410. Millions are watching on television across the world. The 1-1. Hits a high fly ball to left field. Left fielder can't get it. One run's going to score. A second run's going to score. And it's now 7-2. And here's Joey Kreider. 1 for 2 with a single. Ball 1 there.
Sounds good.
The 1-0. 1-1. They throw over to second. Actually, it's 2-0 to count. One and one now. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Kreider. Fouls it off. 1-2 to count. A 5-run 4th inning. Third thing goes to Corny Plano. Of course, they'll have their senior moment, their senior day, and then we'll talk it over with Pat Reardon. Talk about 2 big victories there. Three and 2 to count. Elizabeth Palumbo on there. She'll be the 9th man to bat. Fouls it off. 3 and 2. Three-two pitch. It's a high fly ball in the left field and makes the catch for the 3rd out. But 5 runs on just 5 hits, 2 errors. Actually, it's 1 out. There's 2 outs now. I'm sorry. I'm thinking ahead there. There's Elizabeth Palumbo, 0 for 1. Palumbo's the 9th man to bat this inning. Takes a strike on 1 now. One and 1 to count. One ball, 1 strike. It's the ground ball to the shortstop. Throw over the first in time. Now we got 5 runs on just 5 hits. No error, 2 errors, and just 1 left. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Central Methodist 7, Peru State 2. Let's go until. 7 runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for Peru State. And here is Sage Serendetsky as Kenley Boley comes on. Fouls it off, strike 1. So 3 innings from Haley Cotter. Fouls it off, 0-2. I tell you what, the 2 times I've seen Kenley Boley pitch, she has really gotten better every time. The 0-2 fouls it off. No, thank you. Thanks for asking. 0-2 the count. Little pop foul. Brand won't get to it into the Central Methodist bullpen. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. 1 out now. There's Jamie Manns up there. 0 for 1 with a walk. Strike going 1 and up high, 1-1. And 1-1 pitch, fouled off. That's 2-2 the count. Ground ball. Craig has it to Palumbo. And there's out number 2. And now here is Cassidy Seapack. 0 for 2 on the day. Cassidy Seapack. First pitch. Lines a base hit there. That's the 5th hit of the game for Peru State. Kylie Diekman up there. 0 for 1. Walk and then with a walk in the second. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Oh, 1. Popped it up. Oh, couldn't get to it. That'll probably be a base hit all the way it is. No question about it. So first and second now. There's Emma Schultz. Eva Schultz, that is. 1 for 1 with a single and also drew a walk in the 3rd inning. First pitch. There's a strike going on now. Ball one there, 1-1 now. One and one to count. Round ball. Roberts throws over to Craig for the third out. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors. And they leave 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Central Methodist 7, Peru State 2. Seven runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for Peru State. If Central Methodist can get 3 more runs there, they can win on the 8-run rule. And we win number 29 on the year. But the most important number is 15-7 in the conference. With 6 games left. 1 for 2 with a single. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1 now. They'll have their senior moment, and then we'll talk it over with Pat Reardon about 2 good victories. Preview the games with Mill Valley, Baker, and then finish up with Grace on Saturday. Then the conference tournament begins. Right now they're in the number 4 spot there. And most likely will be either 3 or 4 going into the conference tournament next week. Actually, a week from Thursday in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Hey. There's a base hit there. Here's Emma. Here's Emma King. 2 for 2. A single, double, and 2 RBIs there. Here's the 0-1. Low, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Popped it up. And the shortstop makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Madison Roberts, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. First pitch to her. Outside, ball one. Last time Central Methodist went 1-2-3 in the third inning. The 1-0. 2-0 to count. Heading toward the 5 o'clock hour. Two-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball in the left field. That's well hit. The left fielder makes the catch for the third out. So 1-2-3 inning goes Central Methodist. We're through 5. Still 7-2 Central Methodist. Seven runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for Peru State. As Kaylee Spreer comes up the bat, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. That made it 2. It's Michaela Albert out in the left field. Of course, she was a courtesy runner earlier today. Actually, she batted 1 time already in game number 1. It was now 4 for 19 on the year. Seven to 2. First pitch, fouls it off, strike 1. The 0-1. It's a fly ball, and see Michaela Albert has a chance. Oh, she makes a catch! Oh, baby! As Mel Allen would say, oh, this week in baseball, how about that? Here's Emily Musker, 1 for 2 with a double. And RBI, that tied it at 2. But then Central Methodist scored 5 big runs in the 4th. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. It's a fly ball hit well in the right center field and won't get to it there. Metzger is on his way to second with a 1-out double. Looks like Caitlin Kiefer is the courtesy runner. There's Jalen Harsh. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. 0 and 2. Oh, 2. That's high. 1 and 2. The 1-2 fouls it off. 1 and 2 now. One, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Call. 2 outs now for Lacey Hicks. 0 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. A little past 5 o'clock here. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, 2. Got her looking. Strike 3. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom of the 6th inning. Central Methodist 7, Peru State 2. Seven runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Peru State. As Kinley Boley up there. 0 for 2 with an RBI. And for Boley has 34 RBIs on the year. Looks like Carly Robbins will come out on deck. I think 7-2 is our score. First pitch. And that's a ball inside there. One and 0 to count. The 1-0. Popped it up. Let's see who calls for it. Second baseman calls for out number 1. And here is Carly Robbins. Got to meet her family, all from San Diego. 2 for 8, no homers, 3 RBIs from San Diego. One of my favorite players was a guy named Tony Gwynn. Well, I will tell you this. He had a swing and a baseball. He was fun to watch. A strike call there. All in one on Carly Robin. The 0-1. 0-2 now. Looks like Sammy Pika is on deck. Oh and 2 to count. Ball 1-1. Of course, San Diego just a week ago, where the space shuttle landing took place there. Landed in San Diego. Now, we got to see it on Friday, but they also showed it in Louisville right before the UFL game between Louisville and Orlando. 1-2 pitch. Little chopper, and they'll take it for out number 2. Looks like Sammy Pika. Two for 12, no homers, 1 RBI. And the first pitch to Pika. Strike call, 0-1 net. Oh and 1 to count, the 0-1. One ball, one strike. On Sammy Pika from St. Peter's. Came from State Fair Community College in Sedalia. 1-1 pitch. 2-1 now. On Sammy Pika. 2-1 now. Looks like Casey Jolly's on deck. Seven to 2, Central Methodist scored 2 in the first. Then Peru State tied it with 2 in the second, and then the big 5-run fourth inning has given them a 7-2 lead. And you have to give credit to Kinley Boley. 3 innings of relief, relieving Haley Cotter. And I think Kinley Boley is in line for the victory. 3-1 now. Three and one now on Sammy Pika. 3-1. Ball 4 now. And now here is Casey Jolly. 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs on today. Jolly has 25 RBIs on the year. Looks like Brianna Craig is entering back in the lineup. First pitch to Jolly. Ball one. 1-0 the count on Casey Jolly. The 1-0. Fouls it off. 1-1. Kayla Albert on deck. One and one to count. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Strike three call, so no runs on no hits, no errors, and one let on. We head to the top of the seventh inning. Peru Central Methodist 7, Peru State 2. Seven runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for Peru State. Of course, they'll have their senior day moment, and then we'll talk it over with Pat Reardon about today's victory. 2 victories over Peru State, and then preview the Mole Valley game on Tuesday. 7 runs, 7 hits, as Sage Serendetsky will be the batter. 0 for 3 on today. Brooke Bully in her 4th inning of work. Fouls it off. 0-1 now. The 0-1. Fouls it off. 0-2. On to the count. Outside, 1-2. Just around the 5:15 hour. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Lines a shot, foul. Still 2-2. Hour and 15 minutes. It's the Boston Bruins and the Buffalo Sabres in game number 1 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs Eastern Conference first round. 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. then 9 p.m., we've got the Vegas Golden Knights and the Utah Mammoth. 3-2 pitch. That's a leadoff walk. Here's Jamie Manns. 0 for 2 on the day. Fouls it off. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. There's a strike. The throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base. I believe the count is 0-2. Yeah, 1-1 the count. Sorry. 1-1. Popped it up. Palumbo makes the catch and out number 1. Here's Cassidy Speaker. CPEC. 1 for 3 with a single. Ball 1 there. The 1-0. 2-0 to count. Two 0 pitch. 3-0 to count. Three 0. There's a strike. 3-1 now. 3-1. Ball 4 now. There's Kylie Diekman. 1 for 2 with a single. Also drew a walk in the second inning. That's Reagan Floyd coming out there, trying to settle down Kenley Bowley. First pitch. Fouls it off. Strike 1. The 0-1 is a fly ball. Albert has it, and there's out number 2. So 2 outs now. 1 more to go in front of these 45,000 fans. They're standing. They're clapping. They're one out away. 2, Benedictine 1, and Benedictine 2. First pitch. Strike. Break. 2. Benedictine 1. Benedictine 2. Okay. 0-1 now to Eva Schultz. Up high, 1 for 2 with a single. Also walked in the third inning. The 1-1. Popped it up. This should do it. And Roberts makes the catch. And ladies and gentlemen, as the great Jack Book was saying best, that's a winner, folks. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on. Central Methodist wins it 7-2. Final line numbers like this: 7 runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. They also won the first game 3-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and an error. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Peru State. Central Methodist with the victory. 29-14, 15-7 in the conference, while Peru State goes to 8-27 and 3-21 in the conference. We'll probably see you on Friday as the softball team takes on Baker. Pregame show at about 2:45 p.m. This is Quentin Norris saying so long. That's 8,019 of them. Hey, let's go to our studios. And here's John Butchercross as we preview the Boston Bruins taking on the Buffalo Sabres in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference's first round action.
Elementary in Sedalia, Missouri. Haley's favorite memory was anytime she went fishing with her teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Cotter. Our next senior, Casey Jolly. Casey is a business marketing major with a minor in graphic design from Nampa, Idaho. She is escorted today by her dad Shane, mom Teresa, and sisters Olivia and Peyton. Casey is a 4-year member of the Dean's List, a 3-time Heart of America All-Conference Selection, an NFCA All-Region Second Team honoree, and a member of the 2025 NAIA World Series All-Tournament Team. Her favorite memory was living with Lauren, Helena, Abby, and Daly her sophomore year in McMurray 203 and making it to the World Series the last 3 years. After graduation, Casey plans to return home and begin esthetician school in August. Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Jolly. Our next senior is Elizabeth Palumbo. Elizabeth is an exercise science major from Morrison, Illinois. She is escorted today by her mom, Susan, her dad, Ron, who is in heaven and always cheering her on. Liz's academic achievements include CSC Academic All-American, NAIA Scholar Athlete, CSC Academic All-District Honoree, and a member of the Dean's List. She is a 2-time Conference Player of the Year, 2-time NAIA All-American, first-team All-Conference Selection, and a member of the NFCA All-Region Team. Liz's favorite memory was traveling to Gulf Shores every year with her lifelong best friends and teammates. After graduation, she plans to continue her education in exercise science and coach softball. Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Palumbo. Our next senior is Isabella Proctor. Isabella is a nursing major from Santan Valley, Arizona. She is escorted today by her father Ryan and mother Darla. She is a member of the Dean's List, and her favorite memory is playing hacky sack any chance she got and making lifelong friends. After graduation, Isabella plans to take the NCLEX and become a registered nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabella Proctor. Our next senior is Carly Robbins. Carly is majoring in sports management and communications and is originally from San Diego, California. She is escorted today by her mom and dad, John and Sarah, brother Jack, and her dog, Bruce. Carly is a member of the Dean's List, and her favorite memory is traveling to Gulf Shores with the team each spring. After graduation, Carly plans to move back home and pursue a job in the sports management field. Ladies and gentlemen, Carly Robbins.
Yeah, Carlina!
And our final senior of the day is Madison Roberts. Madison is a sports management major from Elkhart, Illinois. She is escorted today by Jay and Amy Roberts. She is a member of the Dean's List and is an academic All-American. Madison was named to the Rawlings Gold Glove team, was a Hart First Team All-Conference Selection, and an NAIA All-American. Her favorite memory was getting her dog Georgia at the World Series her sophomore year. After graduation, she plans to move home and finish her degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one final round of applause for our 2026 softball senior class.
I don't think they had an off day the night before too, or did they? Yeah. Because we got blown out 8 up, so they might. I don't know.
Or at home through 22 last night. And Jason Adams threw D'Antoni, they threw 30 last night.
Gosh. It's not looking good.
If I had to guess, I'd say it made Miller the most central tonight. Yeah. Hopefully we can bust open a clear full blast and not to worry